Hello, everyone, and here I am on the magic carpet. Come with me for a little ride. My name is Trevor Lane. I am an attorney and the CEO of LexAlign PBC. With LexAlign, banks can monitor and manage third-party risk at the source. Not so long ago, it wasn't hard to know our customers, our vendors, and partners. They worked nearby, there were fewer of them, and communication was interpersonal. We did business with people we shook hands with. Today, it's much harder. There are far more of them. They're geographically dispersed. We interact mostly electronically. Just think of all the thousands of merchants and brokers and auto dealers, wealth managers, collection agents, law firms, and on and on. This all blew up during the mortgage crisis. I led 100 attorneys helping the major banks with risk. The bad headlines of the day related to third-party actions: lost notes, excessive fees, bad affidavits, etc. Despite spending billions of dollars on compliance, my clients at the end of the day still lacked visibility on what their third parties were doing. To understand this, I looked at the landscape of obligations. We don't shake hands anymore, but we're still responsible for showing that we work with parties that know how to protect consumer data, understand the law and their contract, and crucially can demonstrate that. But they don't, they can't, and banks can't fill the gap. The law is too complex, and we still rely on manual expertise that's too scarce and costly for the scale required. The solution is LexAlign, an automated cloud-based platform that extracts information on third-party practices and then instantly delivers the documents they need to attain and demonstrate compliance. By knowing their practices, we can provide risk information to the banks so that simply by getting your third parties to use LexAlign, you can demonstrate third-party compliance, oversight, and support. Let's see how this works, and in particular, how LexAlign can help banks satisfy the merchant audit and training requirements for remote deposit capture. It starts with notifications and a link on the merchant's RDC dashboard. That launches the merchant's compliance dashboard, which contains the assessment and training modules that you select for it. Clicking RDC begins the audit. After some instructions, LexAlign's intelligence system dynamically elicits information on their practices. The questions are designed for frontline managers with no background in the law or contract. If you know how your business operates, you can use LexAlign. It's that simple. Unlike manual audits, they can do the assessment at their own time in one or more sessions, and their bank partner can focus on sales, not compliance. Once the system determines it has the information it needs, it takes them to their product page. This contains the essential documents as well as certificates that expire when the next assessment is due. Each product is designed to meet regulator expectations. The audit report contains an inventory of their practices, a gap analysis, and a clear action plan with instructions to take them from their current state to a state of compliance. LexAlign also provides a third-party compliance dashboard for banks. This contains in one place the assessment status, results, confidence level, and scores on an individualized and aggregate basis across your network. It also shows how LexAlign is reducing risk and improving compliance across your network over time. We meet regularly with federal bank regulators. They tell us that LexAlign meets a major gap in third-party risk management. We would love to talk to you. Come see us at our table or drop us a line anytime. And now, are there any questions on the future of third-party risk management? Yeah, sure. Thank you. The regulators have called us an 80% solution. They mean that in two different ways. One is your third parties fall into two buckets: critical and non-critical third parties. Critical third parties are like your infrastructure providers. If they went out of business, it would really threaten you. But third-party oversight extends beyond those to the non-critical. We're the solution for the vast majority of your third parties, all those merchants that we talked about, as well as vendors and customers. In another sense, there's more than one aspect of third-party risk management, and I can actually go, well, I can't. What's involved in third-party risk management includes contract maintenance, some sort of due diligence on the third party that involves researching public databases. That stuff we consider commodity. There's a lot of companies out there that provide that already. We're providing the missing piece, which is how do you monitor and train and support them over time? Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Fantastic.